Hello everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
JJ, hi. Do you remember the name of the cat in Poppy Playtime?
Mikey, his name is CatNap.
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a catnap today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello everyone, dear friends. We have a challenge in Minecraft. We will build a catnap today.
We will have one round in total, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Special construction. For the first round, I will need different blocks of concrete. I'm starting construction. To begin with, I build the legs of my catnap using purple blocks of concrete. First, I will build his legs, claws on his feet. Then, I will start building his body and finally his head. All this will take a lot of time for me, so let me tell you who CatNap is. The story of each character from Poppy Playtime is quite interesting, but I think I just don't have enough time to talk about each one. So I'll tell you a little bit about the plot of Poppy Playtime, as well as about CatNap. So, before I start, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I promise it will be interesting. Let's get started. CatNap is the main villain in one of the chapters of the game Poppy Playtime, called Deep Sleep. The game begins with the fact that a former factory employee, for whom we can play this game, visits an abandoned place of work after all employees disappeared 10 years ago. You might say, why go to such a creepy place? And I will answer this question for you. The main character received a package containing a photo of Mac and a letter from the missing employees. They asked our hero to find that very flower. That's how he went to such a creepy place. He has to solve a lot of puzzles to get further, and the hero also meets monsters on the way, and he also gets acquainted with the Poppy doll. I won't spoil all the delights of the plot for you, so I'll go straight to the end of Chapter 2. Haha. Our hero falls off the train and ends up in a landfill next to the playtime shelter. The player is unconscious for some time after the train crash. It is at this time that CatNap finds him, a large purple cat with a crescent-shaped medallion. CatNap did not hesitate to throw our hero into the garbage compactor. Fortunately, the player manages to wake up and escape. That's how the third chapter of the game begins. Now the hero has to get out of the shelter. His voice assistant helps him with room keys and also gives him advice. There are at least two very big dangers in the shelter. It's a scary catnap guard, as well as red smoke that puts whoever inhales it to sleep. To cope with the smoke, the main character uses a gas mask and makes his way through all obstacles. Along the way, the player meets Miss Pleasantness, which he immediately destroys, and he also met Dog Day. Dog Day tells the player that CatNap wants to get rid of him. The hero also learns that CatNap worships the prototype, the main villain, who must be dealt with in order for the riots at the factory to end. To get out of the shelter, the player has to restore the power supply, but along the way, he meets CatNap. The cat tries to summon red smoke from its body, but due to a short circuit, the catnap catches fire and begins to roll on the ground to get rid of the fire. At this moment, a prototype appears from the ventilation. CatNap worships him because of his deep respect. The prototype destroys CatNap without a drop of pity and takes his body with him. That's how the story of this catnap ended in this game, and Mikey will tell you how it started. And I finally finished my catnap outside, so now I'll start arranging the furniture. I put a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp, anvils with foliage for decoration in the corners of the room. I'm putting up armor racks here. And I'm putting bookshelves and an enchanted table on this side. Here I place various chests, a workbench, and stoves. Although no, I'll move the stoves and the workbench to the other side. That's better. And I also add anvils with foliage on the sides. I hang the armor on the racks on both sides. Great! My catnap house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing.
Meanwhile,
That's my round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. To begin with, I'm building the hind legs of my catnap. I'm going to build a catnap today, in the form of a sitting plush toy. Before the construction, we agreed with JJ that he would tell you about the main actions in the game and I will tell you about CatNap. Firstly, he is very devoted to the prototype, which can be said, judging by the inscriptions on the walls. How did such a terrible beast come to be? And I'll tell you everything now. In 1989, Playtime created a series of smiling animals spray toys. CatNap was one of those toys. If you pull his tail, then the scent of lavender should stand out from him. But something went wrong. The parents of the children began to complain that their children began to have terrible nightmares instead of soothing dreams, as they were promised. Thus, CatNap was withdrawn from sale. It no longer appeared in the line of smiling animals. A year after this incident, CatNap was developed as a caregiver toy for the shelter. In fact, he was needed in order to keep captive children suitable for experiments, not to let them get out of the orphanage. CatNap was not a simple toy. It contained dangerous gas inside. One day, one of the children, Theodore Grumble, accidentally damaged the car and released the gas. Because of this, a huge number of burns formed on his body. All the children at the orphanage were incredibly scared that day. As a result, this incident led to the fact that Theodore was chosen among all the children in this experimental group and made a catnap out of him. After the toy uprising at the CatNap factory, he was sent to a shelter and locked up there with no way out. So CatNap began to worship the prototype. It's a sad story, isn't it? But what motivated CatNap to worship the prototype? I'll tell you everything now. There were other guys in their sweet home at the shelter, but Theodore was never able to make friends with anyone. So after a while, the staff at the shelter began to suspect that the boy had an imaginary friend. He wanted Theo to sabotage the company. One day, a boy drew a drawing where he was depicted on his bed covered in purple paint, and a hand was visible from under the bed. Yes, friends. It was a prototype. The prototype was Theodore's imaginary friend. After a while, the prototype instructed the boy to open the door with a grabber and set the orphans free. Unfortunately, the boy was quite inexperienced, so he received an electric shock from the grabber. Because of this, the prototype plan failed. The boy received medical attention, and the staff realized that Theo's imaginary friend still existed because the door could only be opened by 2 people. In addition, one of the employees saw the prototype. Later, the prototype also helped the boy and saved his life, which left him trapped. Perhaps CatNap, who still has Theodore's consciousness, could not forget the prototype's sacrifices, and therefore worships him. Well, that's it. That's all I know about CatNap. During this time, I managed to finish my building several times. Great! My CatNap is ready. I just have to wait for the JJ.
Wow! Mikey, you've got a great catnap. Well done!
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me!
Wow, JJ, what an amazing catnap you got. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments which of us won, Mikey or me. Well, it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, I think it's time to go to bed. Bye-bye.
Good night to you! Thanks for watching, friends. Subscribe and like. And also, don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss new videos. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
JJ, some hero in black just drove by.
What? Was it Batman?
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build Batman today?
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello, everyone, dear friends. Today, Mikey and I are going to build Batman.
We will have 3 rounds in total, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Round 1. For the first round, I will need concrete blocks, black blocks, as well as ceramics. I'm starting construction. First of all, I'm building my Batman's legs. At the same time, I use black blocks of coal as well as gray blocks. I'm continuing the construction. I'm building like my super duper hero is sitting on his ass. I'm building a torso frame, and I'm also using yellow blocks. Now I'm completely rebuilding the torso frame, and I also fill all the empty space. I'm doing great. I'm almost done. Now I'm building my Batman's head. I build a mouth with white ceramics, as well as with white blocks. I build the eyes of my Batman. I completely complete the frame of the head, and I immediately fill in all the empty space. I'm continuing the construction. I'm building little black ears on my Batman's head because he's a bat. Now, I'm building my Batman's left arm. I use gray and black blocks. Great. Now, I'm building my Batman's right arm in the same way. Great. I'm done outside. I'm making a pass from behind. And I also change all the blocks of the earth to black blocks. I'm putting up the doors. Now I'm building a ladder. I'm completing the second floor, as well as putting up hatches. Great! I'm putting up a bed, a workbench, and I'm also planting a flower. I'm putting up an armor rack, a chest, stoves, and hanging a painting. I put anvils on the ground floor, as well as decorate them with foliage. Great! My Batman house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing.
Meanwhile,
That's the first round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. Great! The first round has come to an end.
I wonder how Mikey doing. Wow, Mikey, you've got a great Batman. Well done.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing Batman you've got. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 2. For the second round, I will need blocks of concrete, wool, stone, ceramics, as well as blocks of emerald. I'm starting construction. First of all, I'm building my Batman's legs. Like last time, I build with black blocks first. Now another level of iron blocks, and now I'm making the leg frame much higher. I'm building another level with the help of gray blocks. Friends, what do you know about Batman? I know for sure that his suit is bulletproof. That is, it literally does not break, no matter what you do with it. And I think there's a weapon in his suit. What do you know about Batman? Write your answers in the comments. I'm very interested. Thank you very much for your asset, friends. I keep building my Batman. I'm continuing the construction. I'm filling in the empty space in the wireframe that I've already finished. Friends, can you guess what exactly I'm building? Try to guess. It will be a good test of how well you know and love Batman. Right. This is Batman, it's just very big. You guys are doing great. I'm continuing the construction. I'm doing great. I'm almost done. Is ready. Just a little more. There's not much left. Now I'm building a mouth with white ceramics. And I'm also building the white eyes of my Batman. Now I'm filling all the empty space with blocks. I'm continuing the construction. I'm doing great. I'm almost done. I'm building big bed ears around the edges. I'm doing great. All I have left now is just to finish the second half of my Batman, just like I built the first one. By the way, friends, while I'm finishing the second part of my Batman, I'll tell you an interesting fact about it. Batman is known for his rule of never killing villains, but instead putting them in Blackgate Prison or Arkham Psychiatric Hospital from where they easily escape, only to be caught by them again. This rule even served as a reason for the joke of another DC Peacemaker hero. However, this was not always the case. For example, in the first issue dedicated to one of his main opponents, the Joker, Batman, eliminates him. That's the story. What do you think about it? Write your answer in the comments. I'm very interested. I'm doing great. I'm done outside. Now I'm making a pass. Now I'm changing the blocks inside to the appropriate ones. And I'm also completing the missing blocks inside. I'm building a door. It's time for furniture. I'm putting up a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp. I put anvils in the corners as well as decorate them with foliage. On the other hand, I put cabinets as well as shelves for clothes and shoes. I'm also completing the blocks from above. I'm putting the boiler on and pouring water. Great! My Batman house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing?
Meanwhile,
In the second round, I need to build even better than JJ. I'm starting construction. Great! The second round has come to an end.
I wonder how Mikey doing? Wow, Mikey, what an amazing Batman you've got. Great!
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, you've got a great Batman. Just amazing.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 3. In the third round, I introduce a special command and put a ready-made Batman. Whoa! Friends, look at that! This is super duper Batman. It's just unimaginably huge. How can this be? It's so big, it's knee-deep in the ground. How handsome he is. It's just great. I would never have thought that such a thing could happen. Great! My Batman is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing. Wow, Mikey, you've got a great Batman. Well done.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing Batman you've got. I like it.
Thank you, Mikey. I am very glad that you like my house. I think we can end here.
Yes, JJ, I think it's time time to go to bed. Bye-bye.
Good night to you. Thanks for watching, friends. Subscribe and like. And also, don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss new videos. Bye-bye.